What's important to you?
Important to me, family, religion, comedy, God, of course, my wife. Those are the important things. Love hanging out with my kids. They're fun. I'm always like coaching soccer or coaching a baseball team, and they always they know when I'm yelling.
How many do you have?
We have 3 kids.
Really?
Yes.
And so you're married. How long you been married?
Been married for, I have no idea anymore. No, 2005. That's 19, going on 20 years in May.
And are you the head of your wife?
Good God, no.
You're not the head of your wife?
Head of my wife. I'm the head. She's the neck, as they say. She turns the head left or right, and she's the one that directs everything.
Really?
And I'm the one that says, that's a great idea. But, yeah, I don't.
So does she obey you?
Oh, boy, that's funny. You should be a comedian. She obey me? No. She has great ideas, and I say, that's a great idea, let's do it. And then I have ideas that aren't so great. I don't know what to say. Let me see. Does she obey me? Yeah, to the point where she says that's a crazy idea. I think you're insane, and let's give it a shot, and see what happens.
So
I don't know.
What the? So she does not obey you?
Obey, that's a tough word to say. She believes in me. That's a good word. She believes in me, and she believes in some of the stuff. I would say we obey each other. We try to, but you got to admit, when it comes to social situations, you put a Farley in the room, it's going to get a little awkward. I'm going to say something wrong. I say something wrong to salesmen, and my kids all go, let's go put Dad in front of that Samson dealership at Best Buy and see what happens. And I'm like, are they noise canceling?
Yeah.
Where are we? And they're all like, he was crazy. Salesmen don't know what I'm talking about. You barely know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm wondering now.
I ramble sometimes, and I don't know what I say, but I try.
So let me ask, what is it like being married to a woman that will not obey you?
What is it like to be married to a woman that will not obey me?
Right. Or will not obey you?
It's freeing. How about if I was married to something like that, I would think that would be a freeing relationship, because you don't obey me. Let's see what happens. And then, because if you're wrong and you don't obey me, you do something wrong, I'm gonna laugh. See, where I come from, if you screwed up and you mess up and you do something wrong, everyone, all 4 brothers and sister, point the finger and go, ha, ha, ha,
right.
You're an idiot. And then my dad goes, what's going, because we're all trying to impress mom and dad. And so if they don't obey, and they're on their own, they're sailing that ship on their own, and they mess up, oh God, it's gonna come raining down on you like the 4th of July. I don't know.
And
but
so,
you're just gonna be like,
and so you're saying, so married to a woman that will not and does not obey you is like, what, let her...
It's freeing, because you go, okay, then you're gonna be on your own, and then if they mess up, then you get to laugh at them. And you go, remember that time? And then it's not just once. You can go, remember that time when you were like, hey, I got a good idea. Let's go left, not right. And we went, hit every stoplight, and we went around in a circle. We got in a traffic jam, hit a lady with a shopping cart and rolled over a stroller. And then we finally got to our destination. I said, go right the whole time, and you went left.
Really?
And you keep saying that, and you keep repeating that. Eventually, you'll go, oh, okay, let's come up with something together, and not let's obey each other, right?
And so how do you deal with the hell when it comes out of her?
How do I deal with the hell when it comes out of her?
You know how hell comes out of the women, right? Especially wives, right?
Yeah.
How do you deal with the hell when it comes out of your wife?
I go silent. And then I just go silent and I go, yeah. But then sometimes if you go, yeah, okay, right, okay, right. And then you're just saying right because I'm yelling at you. Yeah, right, yeah. You're not even listening to me, right? Yeah,
And so that's how you deal with the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
What a mess.
I know, but I always say I'm sorry, but then I say I'm sorry too much. I'm constantly screwing up, mind you. So you've got to have, she needs a doctorate just to be married to me.
Really?
Oh my God, so many times I've done things.
Did you know before you married her that you was not going to obey you?
Did I know before I was going to marry that she was not going to obey me?
Yes.
No, everyone obeys everybody eventually.
They put on a front, huh?
They put on a front, yes.
And so when you woke up the morning after the night of the honeymoon, did you think, oh my God, what have I done here? Who is this person?
No, it never happens that way.
What?
It does. It slowly develops. I screw up enough times that eventually she's going to go, holy God, this man can't. We've got to sail this ship together. I made sure I married a girl that we could sail the ship together, that I wasn't hey, follow me, young lady. I've got it all planned out. And
Really?
Oh my God, who does have it planned out? Nobody does.
Did your mother obey your father?
Did my mom obey my father? They were funny. My dad was the comedian kind of a deal, and my mom was the prankster. So she was the one that was always coming up with she'd be the one that was the devil's advocate of things. Like saying, why don't you shove it up your butt? And then she'd be like, I don't know who said that. Who said that?
So she did not obey your father?
She obeyed her. She obeyed him as much as you could obey. But she'd get in trouble. For sure she would get in trouble. And then she would say, well, I don't know what happened. What's going on? And then she could yell back. They'd both yell. And then they'd always nudge one of the kids. Watch this. This meatloaf is pretty dry. And then you'd hear my mom in the kitchen go, how dare you? And start yelling.
So it was difficult for your father to deal with your mother?
It was difficult for my father. No. I think they enjoyed ribbing each other. That's what they enjoyed. So it was good back and forth banter, and the audience was the kids. And we'd always watch look at this fight. This is fun.
Who were you closest to you? Oh, the ambulance.
Oh, the ambulance.
Hold on 1 minute.
I called that.
Every time we taped the show, somebody died.
I knew it. That's going to happen. Every time we tape, somebody dies. Boy. They asked us to stop taping, but no.
And so who were you closest to, your father or your mother?
Closest to my mom, but I tried to impress my dad, but I was closest to my mom.
And why not closer to your father?
Oh, because he was very smart. He was a genius. He was very, 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 very smart, and he knew quite a bit. I went for advice to my dad and stuff, but I'd always try, and he was the one you'd show the third grade artwork to. Like, look what I did. I drew this.
Right,
Look what I did. Look what I did. Dad, I can do a flip off the diving board. And then my mom would be like, hey, I knocked up a girl on the... No, I never said that. But I'd always, go to my mom with advice about, different things or plans. You make plans with mom, and then with dad, you try to impress.
Right. And so when you were a kid and you were asked your father to help you deal with your mother, would he help you deal with her?
No, we didn't. I don't remember having a conversation. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, Dad, Mom's not letting me go to this guy's house, and I want to go.
Or she imposed her will on you.
Yeah.
You know how mother tried to control you.
Yeah.
Impose your will and all that. Would your father help you deal with that when it happened?
No, maybe. It always seemed like they were a united front. So I got the feeling that they had already spoken before. And they were very good at manipulating these children. We're talking Farley children here, so we needed manipulation. We needed some trick up their sleeve. And their trick would always be, I heard you come in at 3 a.m. last night. And you go, no, it was 1 o'clock. And they go, aha, I knew it was later than you were supposed to be in. I'm like, but you said 3.
So did you forgive him for not protecting you from your mother? Did you tell him, I forgive you for not protecting me from my mother?
Protecting me, yeah. My mom, she was 5'2", and we were all gigantic 300-pound children. But she had wielding a giant wooden spoon, which we'd always laugh. She'd break wooden spoons over our heads and backs and everything. We'd be like,
Wow.
that's cute. Look at, she tried to tame us. And she'd be like, stop, do what I say. And smash, the thing would break and we'd laugh at her. And she'd be like, please, boys, please. We'd be like, all right, Mom. And then she all gave us a T-shirt about 5 years ago that says, I'm a survivor of the Wooden Spoon Club.
What a mess.
Yeah.